right, it is time for some fun. Explora fosters curiosity, imagination, and a joy of learning through science, technology, and art. And it happens to be a great place for your kids to fall into fun. And with us this morning, our Educator and External Relations Coordinator, Elena Baca. Great to have you back.
Thank you, Nikki.
And I'm excited to have Educator Thomas Lloyd. How are you,
Good morning.
Thomas?
I'm very well, thanks.
Oh, we're going to have some fun with you today. So before we get to this amazing project, before we get to that, I want to ask you, what are some of the after-school programs that Explora is offering right now?
We have one after-school program that's been very successful. It's run for a number of years. It's called Robo Task Force.
Okay.
And Robo Task Force, and it's an awesome program to learn robotics and get your 3rd to 7th graders who are interested in building things and technology. And they participate. Some of them participate in the Robo Rave.
Okay.
So yeah, that's an awesome.
That's a great age group. I mean, from 3rd to 7th. I mean, that's really where that real interest in learning the details of things in science really come in.
And the educator who teaches that is very committed, and she has done this program for a very long time.
Oh, good to know. And then you also offer homeschooled families some programs, don't you?
We do. We have a semester-based program for homeschool families from kindergarten through 8th grade.
Nice.
And it's a fantastic opportunity for homeschool families to come in. They can meet other children who are involved in homeschool. They are offered, the classes are semester-based. They're offered Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
You sign up for Monday, you come the whole time on Monday, but they're split up from, let's see, we have kindergarten, I don't want to screw this up, we have kinder through 2nd, or 5 to 7 years old.
Okay.
3rd to 5th grade, if you're 8 to 10 years
So you
old.
group them. Okay.
Yeah, 6th to 8th grade, 11 and 12.
Nice.
And what's fantastic about this program is we have, siblings who might be in a class in the morning, then the families have lunch at Explora in our picnic area, and then maybe the older child is in another program in the afternoon.
That's perfect. And it's easy for the carpool situation. It's easy for parents to time their day out. It really
and it brings the homeschool community together at Explora.
Sure it really does. And then there's also those little ones. The little ones, before they even get to school, they still want to learn. They get excited. What do you have for them?
We have an awesome class called Growing a Scientist. Growing a Scientist is extremely popular. It's a semester-based program as well, so if you sign up on Wednesdays, you come on Wednesday.
Okay.
But it's for any toddler and their caregiver. So if you're not only a parent in your home with your child, if you're a grandparent, if you're an auntie, if you're a nanny, and it's for 2.5 to 5-year-olds.
Okay. Oh, perfect.
And they're grown-ups.
I love that. And then how can the kids continue to grow after the Growing Scientist program?
Well, our Growing a Scientist little kids, as they grew up, they did not want to leave Explora.
Of course not.
So we have Science to Grow On.
Okay.
Which is actually a class I teach on Saturdays.
How fun.
Yes, and it's for kinder through 3rd.
Okay.
So once they've started school, and this is a parent optional class.
Okay.
And what is fantastic about that idea is we do have parents who might work all week who want to do something special with their children on Saturday.
Okay.
That's a fantastic opportunity for them. But also some of those parents are also trying to wean their kids. Maybe they've been in Growing a Scientist with them for those 3 years, and they might start Science to Grow On with them, and then they slowly kind of wean and let the child have a learning experience by themselves. So we completely support both of those options.
That's great. So many options. And I want to talk about the option that you're offering right now. Tell me about the program you're doing.
So our Science to Grow On kids also don't want to leave Explora when they're done. So we're starting a new club on Saturdays. It's going to be called Chain Reaction Scientists. So that's what this is kind of about.
Chain reaction, okay.
So there's going to be a few concepts we're going to teach, and I tried to put each one into sort of a letter. So we've got our sort of balance things here. We've got ramps, balls, and wheels here. P's for pulleys and L's for levers. Got some gears and some stored energy over here. We've got a chemical reaction, some electric circuits, and even a little bit of robotics right at the end.
You are so creative, spelling out Explora.
And so the kids are going to be learning each of these concepts each week. And
and they'll add on to a chain reaction each week, each new concept.
And we're also offering this in Spanish, which is fantastic.
Great.
So Thomas will teach an English version on the same Saturday that we have a Growing a Scientist and Science to Grow On
starting August
program.
31st.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And
so this is actually a chain reaction. How long did it take to put something like this together?
It took me about 2 days.
Wow. Wow. So now how does it all work? How does it work?
So do you want him to do the launch?
Would you?
Yeah.
You ready? Okay,
It's
so it starts
exciting.
with this domino.
Okay.
All right, everybody cross your fingers.
Everybody
Hopefully
cross your
we won't
fingers.
have to
Cross your
help
fingers. Live TV. Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Oh, and we missed this.
We almost got to the
So
L.
if that had gone in there.
And
Got some foam.
we got the foam. We got the foam.
Wait for it to bubble out of there.
Foam.
It's bubbling. It's bubbling.
Now I have to say the chemical chain reaction with the
the
physical has
hardest
been the
part.
hardest part.
That is so difficult, but it went all the way through.
So it needs to get this just a way down and touch there.
Oh my God. Oh,
There we go.
And then the grand finale.
Hooray!
And
it is so
you
cool.
can see our flag, Nikki. It says New Mexico style.
Aw, very clever, very clever. You guys are awesome. Gosh, and you know, to think that the kids could learn how to do something like that, how proud they'll be to be able to go home and tell their parents, look what I have learned, and to share it in school. I mean, it's only going to help them in their studies, you know, to further educate them.
Well, that's the exact point that we try to do at Explora. You
So
know,
cool.
they're learning concepts in school and they might not have, you know, teachers are really burdened with a lot of things with testing and different things. And here they're actually being able to do this concept.
Exactly. Well, you know what? I know the more people watch, the more they're going to want to come in and they're going to want to get involved. So let's tell them how they can do that.
So yes, they can check out our website at explora.us. They can call to register. We have a limited registration in our programs, usually about 15 children. So they
Great.
should call quick and register today.
Definitely. Thank you both so much, and thank
Thank
you for
you.
all your hard work putting this together. That is so cool.
Of
I'm
course.
highly impressed. And coming up in the second half hour of New Mexico Style, how Native American designers are bridging mainstream fashion trends with traditional looks and an easier way to shed the stubborn fat.